Here we go. Heavyweight Division 8 3-minute rounds. Barry Hall, Sonny Bill Williams.
3 months ago, Barry Hall, the former champion full forward, took to the boxing ring to fight for his next paycheck.
Sonny Bill probably more the boxer. Hall has been hit and Hall is down again.
I got caught, got a temple shot and that was it. My legs were gone.
At age 45, Barry was floored in less than 2 minutes. But as the bell tolled, it meant something much more serious, a question that has haunted Barry for years.
Rather than just having that empty thing of getting up out of bed going, what am I going to do today? Something to get out of bed for is, you need a sense of purpose, which is something I need to get in my life now because that boxing thing, that window's probably closed.
Official. Barry Hall, can he kick a goal? Here he comes. Oh, well played by this young player.
Drafted into the big league at 18, Barry Hall was soon dubbed Big Bad Barry.
A headlock here has been poking the bear, and the bear has responded.
Terrifying the opposition.
Oh, Barry Hall has whacked behind play. That is ridiculous, Barry Hall.
And helping deliver the ultimate prize. He kicked more than 700 goals across 3 clubs, earning All-Australian selection 4 times. Then, after 17 years at the top, he retired at age 34.
I had this really empty, sick feeling in my stomach. I reckon it would have been 2 or 3 weeks after I retired. I'm like, that's gone and I can't get it back. And I'm not that anymore. And it's just a constant challenge of what's next.
6 weeks ago, there was a reminder of the pitfalls of sporting retirement. Barry's former clubman, St Kilda defender Sam Fisher, was arrested on drug trafficking charges.
So many players right now are slipping through the cracks of the AFL system, and when they come out the other side, their lives are ending up in pretty horrific condition. Let this be the line in the sand, enough is enough moment. This is the cautionary tale. Something needs to be done.
For Barry, this news wasn't unexpected.
I can absolutely see how this could happen. And it is a tragedy because people probably don't understand the gravity because they would look at this interview and say, oh, they earned millions of dollars over, 17 years of football. It's not about the money at all. It's about your mental space, your mental health.
Barry's wife Lauren didn't know him in his playing days, but believes that footballers deserve better from the AFL.
Once they're done with you, they're done with you. So it would be nice to have encouragement to be studying something or making sure that the players are aware once this finishes, you're in the next chapter of your life. We would encourage our children just to say nothing is forever. So just be thinking about that.
It's hard to tell a kid that's 20, earning a lot of money, that he needs to do a trade or something like that because he's going to need it. Because you don't think it at that stage. It's
a crucial step that former rugby league star Todd Carney wishes he took more seriously.
At my peak, it would have been earning close to $800,000, which was a lot of money. And I honestly say that I spent that until someone took over my money, because that's what I thought was the right thing to do. Shout at my mates, buy clothes, buy different cars.
As a player, Todd Carney experienced the best
2010 Dally M Award is Todd Carney from the Sydney Roosters.
And the worst of elite sport. Since retiring from footy 2 years ago, he's limped from job to job.
I had a concrete business, it didn't work. I gave it a go, I enjoyed it, it just didn't work, wasn't for me. It's hard, it's definitely hard. The hard part is not having a schedule to wake up to, not walking in the uniform of your armour of who you are, like a rugby league player. You have to find what you are about because there's no other job like it. And that's the hard part, and you struggle with it.
Last year, Todd had a son, Lion, and 3 months ago he was offered a full-time mentoring role at a school for teenage boys on the Gold Coast.
I've got things that I need to do for the boys, setting their rugby league up or the gym, and I've got staff that have my back.
Barry Hall is also a dad, the father of 3 sons under 5.
Everyone calls him Big Bad Barry Hall. I firmly believe it's Big Beautiful Barry Hall. He's very good at playing the really hard man. He has an intense stare and obviously he's built for it, but he is such a softie.
Not that these kids are aware of the menacing figure Dad once was. And it's not just their age, rather because, believe it or not, footy is not part of Barry's world anymore.
My boys are young and would have never seen football on TV. It's just not what I do. It hasn't been a part of me for a very, very long time. So I haven't watched a full game of footy in probably 3 years. We're very blessed that I'm able to be in their lives so much at this point of time, because you can never get that back. But I'm still looking for challenges. Still got that empty feeling in my stomach of what I should be doing next, because the boys are going to grow up and go to school, and then I'm going to be sitting at home going, what am I doing? What's my drive? What's my passion now?
It is hard, isn't it, when they come into the system, 18, 19, 20, and 34, 35 seems so long away. And they want to be so focused on getting that game or getting that flag. But the clubs have to take responsibility and try to really get through to them that you're a long time retired after footy, and they need to have interests outside of footy. And the clubs need to make space, I think, for that.
Well, when your whole identity is based in that, and from such a young age, they're in that unique position that who else is? Maybe pop stars or something, where you become an old footballer, but a young person.
Yes. And you have to deal with the listlessness and the identity crisis and your sense of purpose so much earlier than so many others.
Yeah, no one else really has that. Accountants don't face that.
No.
Accountants aren't playing stadiums on every Saturday either.
Well, it depends on the account. But
well, you're a very good accountant. We know that. So,